What's goody, you guys?
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's cracking? What's goody? What's cracking? What's goody? What's cracking?
So I got me a cashew salad today. We were gonna do another video, but it was too far. I got my brother a patty melt, sourdough. I'm gonna take a bite of it because my brother lets me try it all the time. So let me see.
I got scrimps again. I just wanted a side of scrimps because we're gonna.
Wow, is this good? Wow, Marlene, it's good. Sabe como un hamburger with toast.
Ay, qué rico.
Vamos a try it?
Espérate.
You could do double. Wow, that's good.
Wow, pero qué pancito rico.
That's good.
That's delicious.
Thank you, Jose. And we got some cheese curds. They did fall out, so let me fill up the bag really quick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat too much in this video because, well, I'm a munch on stuff because we're gonna do a barbecue. So we're gonna go home and do a barbecue right away. I'm not trying to eat so much right now, but let me talk to y'all really quick. So first of all, I want to say shout out to everybody who
Let's try these cheese curds for you guys. You want to try one, Marlene? You want to bust one down, open it up and crack it open? Let's see. Oh, it's yellow cheese. Miren eso, miren eso, miren eso, miren eso, miren eso. Stringy. Okay. Try it, Marlene.
So what was I saying?
You're not trying to eat too much?
Yeah, we're gonna do a barbecue. So, shout out to everybody who watched the last video. We are gonna record that video, that story time when we get back home.
We'll link it down below if you didn't see it. The cheese curds are good but salty. I don't know, you guys, like everything nowadays is so salty for me. Like, I don't know, man. Wow, look at my salad.
Yeah, they are salty. Another thing I want to say is, let me gather my thoughts, because you guys know I could come off a little bit aggressive and stuff, and I don't want to sound like a bitch. For my subscribers that want advice, if you find yourself needing advice from me and my sister, please just know that if it has to do anything, you know, like personally, like dating advice or any type of advice, we're going to do it through the email via video. I'm not going to say your name. I will keep you anonymous, but y'all got to understand that I can't just be writing emails back and forth to everybody. Like, we don't have the time. We don't have the time. So I rather do it through videos so that other people could understand and learn from what you're going through so that they don't go through that. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
They can also give feedback back.
Yeah. And then also, like, if you're going on a date and you love me and my sister and you be like, yo, I want to ask their opinion about their shoes, just DM us that. Don't email us. Just DM us like little stupid questions. Oh, you know, what should I do today or whatever. Those questions like that, I'd rather answer them through the DMs, because emails is more for business inquiries or advice videos and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. I just want to clarify that for people, because I know people be in the comment section, oh, I need advice. If you need advice, you're going to have to write me a huge email. Let me know what's going on, and then I'll sit down and do a video for you and tell you my honest opinion.
Yeah, and a lot of people, like, I have Instagram and stuff. Like, if y'all have questions about stupid shit, makeup, anything like that, skincare, you know, diet tips, stuff like that, write it through Instagram or Snapchat. Like, I try to post as much as possible. And there's only a couple of you guys that follow, like, me and talk to me and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So let's try this salad. Look at that honey mustard. Let's try this. So
today I want to ask a question. This video is going to be a lot of me talking because I have a lot to say.
Oh my God, Marlene, you gotta try the salad, Marlene. Hold on, Marlene, you gotta try the salad. I mean, it's life-changing, Marlene. It's just life-changing. Like, I have to pick up my plate a little bit higher so you guys can see me eat, because I know the camera is way too high.
Let's see something. Do you think, listen to my question before you even answer, do you think you can be friends with a man
that's in a relationship?
Just a regular man.
Okay.
Let's just throw it out there. A regular man, because let me tell y'all something. I've heard it said, first of all, if you're married, it's gonna be very difficult to have a relationship unless y'all know each other from the past, or if your woman is not insecure. If a woman is insecure, she's not gonna let you have a relationship with another female. Te lo estoy diciendo ahora mismo. Because we women can be very insecure, very territorial. I know I'm territorial. I've dealt with my insecurities. For me personally, if I'm your girl, I should be everything for you. You don't need to be talking to nobody else. Now, if you have girlfriends from the past that, you know, you went to school with and you have a platonic relationship with them, who am I to stop you from talking to your people from the past?
I don't know,
I just came into
I see some guys that be like, oh, all I have is girlfriends. That's just very suspicious to me, because a guy que tú haces con tanta amistad de que sean mujeres.
Y para mí, the thing is with guys, I've had friends with guys that have girlfriends. Guys are flirtatious. It does not matter if they have a wife or not. And then
or the girl that be like, oh, all I have is guy friends because I don't fuck with girls and da 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 da. Like, that to me is like weird behavior too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can't
like,
get along with at least one girl, because we don't have friends. But we never be like, oh, we can't have girlfriends, or we only hang out with guys. No, I can hang out with both.
Can I have a shrimp?
You know what I'm saying? And for me, I've had guy friends that have been married and their wives, they could so-called, respect them and trust them. But the minute me and Darlene are talking to the man, why are you talking to the twins so much? Like, what y'all talking so much about? Like, what's going on? They need to step in and find out. And then sometimes we need to talk to the wife and make sure that she's cool with it. That's a problem right there. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, I've met guys where I'm chilling with them and you literally say hi to them, and as soon as you leave, they'll be like, yeah, she like me. I'm a hit. Just because you say good morning. So every guy is different, but I've noticed it's very, very rare when you're going to have a relationship with a man and it's just going to be friendships like that.
Remember that guy? I have to do this story time too.
I think you could do it, but it's very like you guys have to be like into other people, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, I hope it makes sense.
Give me 500 likes in this video and I have another story time from work. Remember the Dominican boy? The church boy? This one is good. All I want to say is, guys that you meet in a work setting or you meet them in the streets or whatever, they start talking to you like platonically, cool, whatever, and then they drop the bomb later when you guys start becoming cool and friends and exchanging phone numbers and just talking about random shit. Drop the bomb that they got a girlfriend. Why do you have to tell me that you got a girlfriend? Why don't you tell me before? Like, I don't know. Am I missing something?
And that's the thing. That's the thing that I say. Like, I've been friends with a lot of guys and it just doesn't ever work out for me. It just doesn't ever work out. The only way I could be friends with a guy that, and I'm not saying it because of me, because I could be friends with anybody. I don't care if you're looking good. I don't necessarily have to tell you, yo, I'm feeling you. I'll just act like nothing ever happened. It comes always with the guy. It's always the guy that is always either trying to kick it to you, trying to get somewhere. It's always like that. The only person that I had that we could be cool with is my plug, because his wife trusts us. We could literally run up in the house and they have cameras over and he'll tell Darlene, yo, like, I trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my
plug's wife is the bomb.
Yeah, Robert as well, because Robert and us didn't like each other. So when you don't like somebody like that and you're not into them and it's like, okay, we could just be friends. But that's like, nowadays I find like that's rare.
Comes to being friends with someone that's in a relationship or being cool with them, or let's hang out in a group setting, I don't like it. I don't like it because I find myself, the female always has a problem with me for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I try to be cordial, friendly, respectful, and it's always something. Like, I remember one time my neighbors used to have like parties or whatever, get-togethers, and they would invite us all the time, and me and my sister were like, we spoke about it one day, we were like, we're not gonna continue going because everybody's married here and the guys are always asking us to dance, you know what I mean? And as a female, I know it bothers them.
And you know what?
They don't say nothing, but you know that it bothers them.
Perfect example, when I used to go there, they were married, those guys, right? very, very, like, the wife was very nice to us. We get ourselves in a problem because the guy, he would be looking at me when I would wear summer dresses, and he's like, damn, Marlene, I know you're not wearing underwears under that. He'll be like, I know you're wearing a G-string. And it's like, I would be so like, coño, pero, bro, ¿tú estás casado? Or he would tell me, yo, I go to DR and I leave my baby moms in the crib and I go get blowjobs. He's like, you know, I need to go get my shit. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I can't be friends anymore with.
Or no, and the brother's wife had asked the lady that lived in the apartment if we were like cool or if we were one of these hoes in the streets and stuff
and
like
we
that.
were trustworthy. Another thing, we went clubbing one night. Me, my sister, my dad. That same guy was there, right? My neighbor's brother. He literally took me outside and told me that he wants to take me around the town to hang out with him. I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, I know your wife. I'm like, you think I'm going to be your side chick and I'm going to start hanging out with you? I'm like, I can't do that. So I stopped hanging out with them because I knew that the wives were going to start asking questions, and I'm not going to be hanging out with married men that are going to be disrespectful. Because then when I have to tell them, the brother told me, he's like, Marlene, in front of everybody, he's like, if you think that you're going to find yourself a good man that's going to be, you know, loyal to you and that's not going to cheat, you're going to be waiting your whole life. He told me that.
Which I don't believe that's true, because I know multiple people that are in marriages, you know, and they're married together for years. It's not always perfect because, you know, 9 out of 10 times as a female, once you have children and stuff like that, or, you know, the marriage gets old. Marriage is hard. Marriage is not easy, man. Like, hard. It's not easy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So as much as we hear, sorry,
you said we're not taught.
As much as you hear, oh my God, having a baby is so hard and this and that, it is hard, and you will never know until you have your own and learn how to balance being a mother and a wife at the same time. And a lot of people don't talk about that. There's a lot of men that we've met, especially her.
Yeah.
Once you have.
Go ahead.
Once you have kids, the relationship is over. Once you have kids, my wife is boring. Once you have kids, she don't want to have sex with me no more. So the problem is when the kids enter the picture. There's a lot of people that don't know how to balance that. And I also feel like a man, as a father, instead of telling the wife, hey, I'm feeling neglected, I'm feeling a little jealous because of the child, they don't do that. They seek outside attention with another female. That's where the problem lies.
What's up with that? Because I get that all the time. I get all these married men all the freaking time complaining about their wives, and it's just like, it irks my soul and it pisses me the fuck off when they do that, because I'm like, bro, stop complaining and get a divorce then, or talk to your wife about it. Go to therapy. Or we've tried therapy. Then it's a you problem. It's not a her problem. It's you. Get out of it. Like, stop saying, oh, it's for the kids, it's for the kids. No, what it is that you're comfortable. You don't want to leave your wife because you've been with her for so long, but you want to seek other women. Like, come on, man.
And it's also, don't forget, child support. They're going to have to pay for child support.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes will lose a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
And they don't want to pay for that. So a lot of people, listen, I watch a lot of crime shows, okay? I see a lot of fucking people wanting to kill people for life insurance, and because, you know, they got somebody pregnant, they got another girlfriend, and they want to kill the mistake of the woman that they chose as a side piece, because now you feel, because you fucked up, you got yourself involved with another chick, now you want to go murder her and the child because you don't want to be responsible.
I know somebody, he's married, has an amazing job. He's a pool contractor or whatever, has 2 kids, married for a couple years, gorgeous home. He did his own pool and everything. I mean, I'm talking about, this guy's house is gorgeous, and she's in accounting or whatever, and they step out on each other all the time. And, you know, if it's up to him, he will want to try to hit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, you're married. Like, that's just not for me, you know? Like, he's, you know, like,
so they have like a basically like,
yeah, like an open marriage,
yeah,
like an open marriage or whatever. But he like be complaining about how she's boring and things, you know, has, you know, died down now after the children and stuff like that. But you know, like, it's just like, if it was another chick, she would have been slept with him, because he got it like that. He got money,
because how is he in a good relationship, an open relationship? You know how many men want to be in an open relationship with a woman and now he's still complaining about her? He don't deserve no pussy. He don't deserve no pussy at all.
And it's just like one of those things that, you know, it's just, one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I can't talk to somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you meet people that you come across, you know, and you have to talk to them because of work or whatever situation. They come to your job and you start, you know, they start talking to you and venting to you and stuff like that. And a lot of the times I get a lot of married men who try to either hit on me or try to tell me, you know, they're sleeping with somebody else because they're not happy. And it's just like,
hold on. She's gotten a guy to show her naked pictures of him and another girl having sex. That's creepo, bro. I you know, the stuff
I've dealt with a lot of stuff, you guys. I've dealt with a lot of
sexual
stuff.
harassment.
A lot.
You know, like weirdo shit. Like, we should do a video on sexual harassment, all the stuff that you've been through at work. And
I mean, it's just hard because it's just like, and this is why I'm so closed in, like, so scared. Like, you know, sometimes I get guys that want to, you know, either hang out with me or like give me compliments or look at me and stuff like that, and I feel scared. Like, I feel uncomfortable because, you know, I don't know these guys' intentions. 9 out of the 10 times, every guy that I meet, they just want to toot it and boot it. And I'm not, you know, it'd be different if people protect themselves and were aware of what's going on in the world, but they're not. And it's just like, I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to be. I know somebody in my job right now that has a list of how many girls he sleeps with, and every time he shows me and shows me and shows me, and it's just like, man, like, that's another story time that I have to do for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm always gonna have to provide the condom and always ask, oh wait, wear condom. I'm not doing that. I'm not sleeping with a random dusty ass dude just to get off. Don't you have fingers? Because God forbid that te pega un SIDA or you get an STD, who you gonna blame for that? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that expect a person that has HIV to tell you, oh, I have HIV. You need to take protection too, and also wear a condom just so that you can be protected. You know, I just...
And don't let these guys tell you...
man.
Don't let these guys tell you, oh, it don't feel the same. Who cares if it don't feel the same? Find a plastic doll and do it raw with then.
They don't feel the same, man. They don't feel the same, coño. You're just wearing a little plastic fucking little condoncito, papi. If you can't feel that shit, something's wrong with your pee-pee. Go get your pee-pee checked. Because a condom is not that thick. So, a mí no me venga con esa vaina. You want to go get an STD, herpes, God forbid, HIV, you do that. You play with your life. Don't play with mine. Because that's a death sentence right there. God forbid. You know how many women are married right now and their men is stepping out and God forbid they're getting...
I just...
Come on, man. Nah,
I just was
Nah.
talking to somebody from work, and a family members of theirs, I don't know if they got cheated on or they broke up with the person, was hurt and stuff like that in college, doing her thing, and she has HERPES now for life, for just messing around and doing what they want to do. A lot of the guys that I go to that work with me or whatever, 21-year-olds, 20-year-olds, they just started going to college, and we're like this. They tell me everything. When I tell you, tell me everything, they tell me everything. And you know, he was telling me that I'm telling him, I'm like, use protection. I'm like, use protection because you're sleeping with different girls every night. And he's like, F that, I'm not, you know, using protection. I'm like, oh, well, then that's your problem. Me as an adult, and if we're like this, cool, like this is my due diligence, at least for me. I will want somebody to do that for me, but I know that that's not going to happen. I have to make sure that I tell these young kids to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're intoxicated, smoking and drinking all night. I mean, there's nights that I don't even remember anything. You know what I mean? And imagine them. And it's just like, we're living in a world, man, that if you don't protect yourself and you don't say no, man, forget about it. These people, they don't care. People don't care. Like,
guys,
that guy, he be saying that all girls are hoes. Oh, I fucked this hoe last night. Oh, this hoe this. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then when that hoe gives you, God forbid, HIV, I'm telling you right now, do not blame just that hoe. Blame yourself. Because you over here, you know, doing the bunny dance, hopping from pussy to pussy, hoe to hoe. And then there's no repercussion for you. Because every bitch that you fuck with has to be clean. She has to be in the GYN every month or so to make sure she's good. But you don't.
And be careful too, because a lot of the guys will be like, "Oh, did you get tested?" But they don't want to get tested themselves.
I know.
And, I know guys like that too. Like, it's just like I feel like I belong in a planet.
Protect
with just
yourself,
animals.
girls. Protect yourself. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It is not worth it.
It's not.
If you constantly waking up every other night scared that you're pregnant or you caught something in and out of the GYN, that's not a good look for you. That's ridiculous. Like, what is going on that you're letting everybody in and out of your body like that, and you're okay with that? And then when you get pregnant and you don't have money to take care of the kid, you want to drop it off at granny's house or mom's house or foster care or your friend's house. Because you want to be the one jumping around, not having responsibility. I'm talking to a lot of people right now. Because a lot of people be, birthing these kids for TikTok. Like TikTok for income tax season. Not cool. Not cool.
Let's stop, if we're adults and we have children, let's stop making sure that we fucking take advantage of our parents to take care of them. Our parents are not fucking babysitters. I see that a lot. Oh, I'm gonna leave my kids with my mom, and you leave them there for 2 or 3 days. No food for the kids, no nothing, no money for the mom.
I'm sorry, your mom is stupid for that.
Come on, man. Like, y'all be taking advantage of people, bro. I see that all the time. Like,
No se dejen coger de pendejo. If you're a mom and you're watching me and your daughter's doing some fuck shit like that, put your big girl panties on and stop letting people run your life. You had your kids. You're not supposed to be raising anybody else's kids. I'm sorry. You're the grandparent. You're supposed to love your grandchildren. But, coño, this is your time to play. You had your responsibility as a mom. You raised your kids. They got the fuck up out. Let them do their own shit. Kids have to have responsibilities too. Because this is why the world is so fucked up. Because you have your child. She expects you to pick up the pieces. Pick up her baggage. How is she going to raise her own children?
And then, they don't educate these kids. These jigaboos are running the streets, acting a fool. We're living in a world, you guys, that I feel like I don't belong here. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, I can't. We're gonna open one of these Arby's sauces, okay? And don't mind my eyelashes that I have a little bit of glue. I had to redo them today.
We're gonna go get our nails done tomorrow, so
dip it into it for my 2 o'clock viewer, 5 o'clock viewer. We're gonna put extra sauce.
That Bronco sauce is delicious. Let me dip a little bit of my shrimp in there.
Oh my God, Marlene.
Pero dame uno chiquito porque eso está como muy salado.
Oh my God, it's sweet and salty. Holy
okay, let me try that.
You gotta try it, Marlene. You gotta try it. Also, you gotta try it too. Like, oh my God, is that good? Wow. This Bronco sauce, bro, it's berry sauce. That's why.
You know what, guys? Today's video was supposed to be totally different, and we didn't even talk about the topic. It was supposed to go with this, but we're gonna do another video of that, right?
Jose, try this and see how good it is. That was good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Please, you guys, talk to your children, talk to your teens, make sure that you know who they're with, and
protect yourself, man. I'm telling you right now, life is short, life is beautiful. Put yourself first and take care of yourself, man. Nobody's gonna love you the way you love yourself. Nobody's gonna take care of you the way you can take care of yourself. So having a 10 minutes of pleasure or whatever it is, because a lot of these dudes don't know what they're doing, and vice versa. A lot of these women don't know what they're doing either. And then it's like, is it really worth it? Those 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever y'all did, and then you go home empty and you feel like shit. You feel like, wow, like the dirtiest pig, like you're not fulfilled. Like,
everything is so sexualized nowadays that I feel like, I'm a pig myself. Like, I feel like, when I go out or anybody approaches me, it's on some like creepy weirdo shit. I don't know if y'all get that. I get that all the time. This is why I'm so disengaged. I don't want no guys looking at me. Anytime I see a guy looking at me, I don't want him to look at me. I don't even want to be talked to by a guy, because I feel like I'm treated like a piece of meat. And this is why social media is so fucking toxic. Half of the times you go on social media and everybody's half naked, twerking and shit like that. But the minute that you tell them something, these guys be like, oh, your husband shouldn't be, you know, allowing that and this and this and that. They get in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is so sexualized, and half of the times these women have children. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's not, I'm not saying that you can't be sexy and be proud of yourself, but coño, you have to be on social media showing yourself in a tanga. Like, yeah, you could go to the pool in a G-string and your thong and stuff like that, but why do you have to over sexualize it? Why does it have to be put on social media for attention? And then when you tell somebody that, they get mad.
You gotta be a real different individual. Let me just say that. To go to a jam-packed pool full of fucking kids, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds in a G-string and in a thong. Usted tiene que ser una persona bien rara para hacer una vaina así.
Even us, when we go to the pool and stuff like that, and we're drinking and stuff, we tone it down. You know what I'm saying? We'll put the drinks to the side.
The only time I drink and there's kids around and I can't help it is when we go to Maryland, because we're in Ocean City, Maryland. And, you know, that's like a touristy place. There's a lot of families. If I'm in the pool first, because we always get to the pool first. I will never lie about that. We get to the pool first. There's nobody there. If there's children, if there's children there, I'd be in my corner. Children gotta go with children. Their parents gotta be watching them. The people that are around the pool watching them kids, that's their responsibility. That has nothing to do with me. But I'm not here showing a titty, talking about getting my ass ate and all this shit and the stupid shit that girls be doing, twerking in front of kids. That's not something
and
that...
And cursing, we try to watch our language when we talk. Wow, those shrimps with the berry sauce.
That's delicious. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying, like, there's a time and place for everything. You got what I'm saying? Because as you mature in life, you start changing. There's going to be women that say at their 20s, I never want kids. And at 30, you have kids. There's women that say, hey, I'm never going to go get my body done. And at 25, you're getting your body done. There's women that say, I'm never going to get with a girl. And then, you know, you end up, you know, wanting to, you know...
experiment.
Yeah. So you never know. You change, you mature, you grow, things, you know, go up and down and stuff like that. You can never say never. That's something that I've always learned. There's certain things that you know you'll never do. You got what I'm saying? But then there's certain things that because you're young and you have no experience, you're going to be like, yeah, I would never try that. But when you get to a certain age, you see things a different way. And then you be like, yeah, I want to try that now. I think I could go for that. So life is about growth and learning and experimenting, you know. So now I want to be here till the day God says is over for you. I don't want to be here, you know, because I made a mistake and I was careless, that God forbid I got myself involved into something that I shouldn't because I didn't protect myself, or I decided to be careless or do something. I don't want to do that. I don't want that life for me. You know, I want to be able to be here and do what I want to do and live my life the best to my advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And enjoy it. If that makes sense.
I'm just trying to enjoy my life the best way that I can with the little 3 people that I have here. 1 is missing and a dog is missing, but you know, I really don't want to be around people. Like, people scare me every day. I say that all the time. You guys hear that all the time. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I don't have the energy nor the patience to be around people that, you know, are not gonna be genuine. And a lot of the times we're like walking robots now. You know what I mean? There's no respect, no, you know,
no love, no compassion.
No.
Everything is for everybody else. You know, like me type behavior, and
everything is for everybody's eyes nowadays. Like, you know, there's just like, I don't know, you guys. Let me put a little bit of that. It's just one of those things that... Let me know if you guys want to see that other story time, 500 likes, because that one is going to be so good. Like,
yeah, Darlene got a lot of story times that she could tell you about. I choose not to, I don't want to deal with anybody either, because like she says, we always get creeps. We don't get guys that treat us with respect. And I'm not falling for that. Like,
and I'm not gonna be on these dating sites and, you know, the Hinge and the Bumblebee and the, you know, Match.com and all that stuff. You know, I'm not doing that. It's not gonna come.
Why can't we just go to Trader Joe's and go pick grapes and meet a guy there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to meet somebody in my, you know, like everyday walk of life. I don't want to meet them on social media. If you on social media right now, 9 out of 10 times you're copying and pasting the same message and sending it to another bad bitch. I don't want to be one in a month, 80 or 100, how many ever girls you talking to. These dudes be talking to a lot of girls, and I don't blame them. If you single, go ahead. Just don't make me be one of them, you know what I'm saying, involved in that shit.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. You know, so I just hope that our messages continue to help other people.
Yo, the wind.
To help other people, and, you know, shout out to you guys, because you guys love all our videos and say that, you know, we're always preaching and words of wisdom and encouragement. If there's anything that you could take from us, you know, respect yourself, love yourself, put yourself first. Once you start doing that, everything else should come into place. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Don't, you know, even if you're heartbroken, or even if you think you're never gonna find better, do not settle for trash. Do not settle in a job. Do not settle, you know, for the abuse that you're getting from your family, or do not settle for people taking advantage of you, your kindness. You know, you're not nobody's chauffeur. You're not somebody's therapist. Stop giving advice to those people that are always taking advantage of you, calling you when they need something for you. Stop it. Stop it.
Put
Stop
yourself
it.
first, and don't feel obligated to do what anybody else is telling you to do. If you say no, it's no. No is okay. You don't have to always say yes. This is how we get in ourselves in a bind all the time.
I always thought that saying no was bad. Like, I was a bad person for saying no. Like, come on, man. I don't owe anything to anybody. I don't. I owe it to myself to be a better version of me.
Yeah.
And I felt like, you know, having the people and always feeling guilty and like I have to do for other people was making me feel miserable. Making me feel like, you know, all these people always want from me. Stop doing it then. You don't have to do it. They're not putting a gun in your head. Like, it's not obligatory or mandatory for you to do for other people. Dejen su vaina ya. Dejen de estar, you know, being miserable. Dejen de estar complaining all the time. Sometimes I catch myself complaining. Stop doing that shit that you're doing then. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You know, if you're going to complain about this, then don't do it, darling. That's it. Simple as that. Because if you don't want to do it, what's the point of it?
Exactly.
No. We got to start making better choices. I hope that everybody took something from this. You know, put yourself first. You come first. Like I said, nobody's going to take care of you and love you the way you do.
Exactly.
You know, and we're living in a society where we know what we're talking about. It's a lot of, you know, negativity out here. There's a lot of people that want to do things for the wrong reasons, to go social media viral. Because a lot of people, I'm telling you, social media has taken over. Que tú vas a un restaurant and you can't even talk to people because all people want to do is snap, put it on Instagram that they went to dinner with their friends. But meanwhile, they're not talking to their friends. They're talking to strangers on the internet.
Let me tell you something. If I go on a dinner date or a family event and everybody's going to be on their phone, I'm out. I straight up, I've told my family, y'all always on your phone. Like, is that what y'all coming here for? To be on your phone? Like, cut the shit out, man. I don't want to be around people that always gonna be on their fucking phones.
Yeah.
Sometimes I catch myself being on my phone because I have to vlog and stuff like that and take stuff. But as soon as I record my meals and shit like that, it's done deal. Like, I don't want to be on my phone when I could be spending time with the loved ones that I have. You know, if you're not gonna, you know, respect my time and enjoy the time with me, and you want to be on your phone, then stay home. Stay with your partner, which is your phone. That's it. With that being said, we hope that you guys enjoy this video. More videos are gonna come. The vlog is gonna come as well. I know a lot of people are excited. We truly appreciate all the love and support that you guys always show us. Mar, what you want to say?
We'll see you in the next video, man, because I had a lot to say. Next time I'm bringing, I know I should have brought 2 more blunts. I should have brought 2 more blunts and I didn't, and I'm upset. So now I'm going to go home and roll up and barbecue because I can't.
The next time we're going to do the other video and then the topic that you want to talk about, because we didn't talk about it.
It's going to start being like 45-minute to an hour videos like this because they can, you know, these videos.
We got a lot to say.
We come on these videos and they turn into an hour. And then when we get home, we got to
condense them.
Rewatch them, cut a lot of parts. This video is going to be a lot of editing, cut, because, you know, we got to make sure it's perfect for y'all. And the next one is going to be long. So if y'all want to see that, make sure y'all like this video. Give it 500 likes for that story time because that one is really, really good. The next video is going to be the story time that we said we were going to do. So that's going to come up next week. This one is a different one. So comment, leave your
likes.
Oh yeah, this
500 likes, because this one is gonna be really
Let me give you a little summary of what it's gonna be like. He was a church guy with a girlfriend. That tells you everything. Throwing the religion down the throat. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it's gonna
church
be good.
Boy.
It's gonna be good. So
and
leave your comments.
You know how when I said I'd rather deal with a drug dealer in the street because I know what I'm getting myself into than rather deal with a church dude? Watch when you hear this story. This is why I don't fuck with guys like this.
Yeah. Like the video, I'm telling you, because it's gonna be a good one and it's gonna be a long one. So make sure you guys like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.